So I was fired from my new office job that I had for just about 2 months. It was over a TikTok video that I made.
I got fired, y'all. I got fired. They finally found the video. That video, they found the video.
8 seconds was all it took for a nurse from University of Texas medical branch to lose her job this week.
Alright, so today we got yet another round of people getting fired for what they post on social media. The never-ending series, it seems, even though this has been happening for years now, and I guess nobody learns from others' mistakes anymore. We have a lot to go over today, along with comments from you guys from previous videos, so if you want to be featured on a future video, leave in the comments down below. But let's start off with a very interesting two-parter.
So I was fired from my new office job that I had for just about 2 months. It was over a TikTok video that I made on June 14th, if you want to go look at it. It's still up. The video was not nice by any means. I don't pretend to be nice all of the time. Actually, in that video I said, the video was me saying, I like to be nice, I like to be loving and kind, and I want people to like me, and I want to like people, but I am incredibly evil when provoked. And I went on to say some very not nice things, and that's fine. I don't care. Like, I don't have to be nice 24/7. Being a is not a crime. And I'm never gonna give in to this notion that we represent our employers 24/7 and we have to be ultra careful of what we put online because, you know, our employer might get upset by it. Like, if you're gonna get upset by it, then fire me. I don't care. I literally don't care. I will not give in to this notion that we represent our employers 24/7. I am not Miss America. I am not a Disney princess. I do not have to be a walking billboard for your company.
Then I guess you better find some way to work for yourself, because that's just not how the world works anymore, with social media so entwined into our daily life. Now, before we go over to the comment section, we have another comment from you guys that goes very well with this. I just got fired from my job from making a TikTok. Better make another TikTok and become even more unemployable. Basically hit the nail on the head with this example, but genuinely, why are we acting like we could post whatever we want when we have an office job? If you wouldn't say it in the office, why would you put it online? The creator responds, because I don't represent the company 24/7. He's just saying it over and over again. And then there were quite a bit of comments with reactions. Just watch the video. I just watched the video again. I don't know, chief. So we could take a look at the clip that got him fired.
Here's the thing, like, I'm only evil when provoked. You know what I mean? Like, I want to love on people and I want people to like me. Like, that's just how I am generally, okay? But if you are rotten to the core, I will absolutely be wishing bad things on people. And I don't care. And if that makes me a bad person, then I'm a bad person. I don't give a f. I sleep just fine at night, okay? Here's the thing. I've also been on social media long enough to know that you can't tell people to kill themselves. Because the thing is, I always wish people to kill themselves because I can't make you kill yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I say, I hope you die, that's cryptic. It could be perceived, it could be argued in the court of law that I am threatening somebody, and I'm never going to threaten someone. And I don't want it to be perceived that way. I want it to be perceived that I hope you struggle with your demons so badly that you kill yourself. But I've had one too many social media accounts banned for wishing somebody would kill themselves. So now we got to get creative with how you word it, you know?
I'm cutting off the clip there. This goes on for 1.5 minutes longer. Like I said in the previous clip, I hope you find some way to work for yourself, because I don't know any company on the planet that would want to hire somebody like this. The videos are still up today, and of course a ton of people have saved them, so this will be on the internet forever. By any chance were you working directly with people? The creator responds, an overwhelming majority of jobs require you to work with people. So yes, what does that have to do with anything? I don't know. At first I was like, oh, that's not bad. Then you just kept going. The rain was trying to stop you, but you just kept going. Journals are literally free, bro. So the journal factory exploded. My favorite button is the friends only button. I don't think you should be saying that to anyone, no matter what, but okay, I guess. And this guy just kept arguing with people back and forth in the comment section, which is never a good idea. Whether you like it or not, what I said is irrelevant. Okay, so that's a way to start off the video, but I asked you guys in an older one, do you know someone who was fired because of social media? Yep, my old worker decided to get on TikTok in his work uniform. Dozens, unfortunately. I know one guy, he just lost job number 4 because of his TikTok. And I get to hear him complain about it on Discord pretty regularly. Not a TikTok, but Snapchat. My friend was volunteering at a charity shop and decided to send around snaps to several people of him taking money from the donation box. Long story short, somebody found the job, called him, reported him, and got him fired almost immediately. I had a coworker I haven't seen in a week. Turns out she was fired for posting something related related to work on social media. Don't know what specifically she posted about, but not a smart move. And another classic, I know someone who called into work for being sick, then posted pictures of them being at a bar on Facebook. Oh man.
A JPMorgan Chase female employee went viral last week after stealing a Knicks-themed trash can during a parade, and she has now been fired by Lorna Hajdini. The woman's name is Angie Bayes. Was seen taking the trash can after the parade. The can had been placed along the route by the New York City Department of Sanitation. In the video, she appeared to empty the trash before walking away with the bin. She was later seen carrying the Knicks-themed trash can on a New York City subway, which helped the story spread online.
Was a Knicks-themed trash can worth your job? Your very good banking job, I might add. What did she expect was going to happen? Everybody has a 4K camera in their pocket at all times. And she's smiling about it, posing on the subway as well. Absolute genius. Going over to the comments, it didn't end her career. She lost her job at one company. She'll just have to get a different job at a different company. Again, what company would want to hire this person now? Along with apparently jobs being super easy to get in general right now, and in reality that's obviously not the case. The job market is terrible. But we got another comment from you guys. The sheer lack of self-awareness is mind-blowing. If you really wanted one that bad, I can guarantee you could find some way to buy it online and it wouldn't have costed your high-income job. But it's inevitable at this point. We'll just move on to the nurse portion of this video.
Your employer has every legal right to fire you if you make TikToks or any other social media videos at work. Period. The end. Now, I don't agree with this. I wish I could make them at work. Believe me, my content would be so much better. But they have every legal right to do it. And I've been saying this since day one, but it seems like every 6 months there's like a new crop of people, nurses that are getting targeted and terminated for doing this. So I'm just going to keep saying it every few months. They have every legal right to fire you. So here's what they will tell you when you are marched into HR, because I've been through these with employees. You are on company time. Even if you're on your lunch break and you're clocked out, it is still company time. You are there to do a job as an employee, not to make videos. You are on company property. Even if you're outside the hospital, you're in the parking garage, you are still on company property. And 99% of the time, it is a violation of their social media policy.
This was drilled into our heads at nursing school. I guess it went in one ear and out the other for some, but we could go over to yet another example of somebody getting kicked out before they even become a full-time nurse.
There's an update about the Mayo Clinic med student who made headlines last week for all the wrong reasons with controversial videos that he posted. I asked you what should happen to him. Well, a lot of you had really strong feelings and I'll share them here. About a fourth of you felt that he should be kicked out of med school. Well, it looks like he was expelled from Mayo Clinic. According to some threads online, he was terminated from med school on match day. That's a big day for all medical students when they find out where they're going to go to residency. It looks like Nick shared his most offensive 2 videos that we're talking about today after the due date to submit the rank list for both students and residency programs. So he may have did that on purpose because he didn't want those videos to affect his residency match and he knew that they would be controversial. A lot of people expressed concern that students like this would be involved in their medical care at a university level, and others felt he shouldn't be in healthcare altogether.
So if he knew the videos were controversial, why put them up in the first place? You're going to jeopardize your entire career over what, a couple million views on TikTok? Maybe? Even if you want to talk about it in the way of monetization. A few million views doesn't get that much money on TikTok anymore. You'd probably make a lot more money being a nurse. We got another comment from you guys. Filming inside a hospital can lead to HIPAA privacy violations, and also big fines for the hospital, so they take those actions seriously. And I think we know that all too well with the amount of examples we've seen on the channel.
8 seconds was all it took for a nurse from University of Texas medical branch to lose her job this week. That's all it took. She made a video saying that, well, she wasn't saying, but she kind of made a little video meme, throwing up the hands to her patient and walking out the room because the patient was watching Fox News. It went viral. They flooded the hospital's page. We demand this nurse gets fired. And guess what? She got fired. I tell y'all, stop, just stop. Like, I mean, it ain't that hard. Like, it's just a whole new day now. This isn't the COVID era nurse TikTok where people are going to be cheering for you and seeing your humor. No, they're headhunting for you. Don't have anything interpreted that will have the public thinking that you have a bias towards a certain group or demographic of patients.
Now, I don't talk about politics on this channel, but have we not all learned from the Charlie Kirk situation? A whole bunch of people voiced their opinions and ended up getting canned for that as well. It's just baffling to me the amount of people that overshare online now. I'll never play with my career. It's hard to find a job in this economy. Exactly. But I mean, we got even more up on screen. Whoever reported my social media and got me fired from my corporate job, I hope you know, God's really gonna bless me now. And with the creator turning off the comments section, I bet the reaction wasn't the best. All that hard work and dedication for 5 years and I was fired for social media, as she's recording herself working at Home Depot. Another one in the comments, same girl, I'd been at my company for almost 9 years and got fired over TikTok, almost a decade. Here's another one that I wouldn't doubt would be a future example of why they got fired. Got hired at Amazon just to sit in the bathroom all shift and not do anything. That's a really smart thing to put all over social media.
I am so open and transparent with you guys. Remember how I told you guys I got a job, right? Let's do the update. Yesterday, I'm about to make an OOTD. Mind you, I told them I'm coming late to work. First day, unfortunately, I had to go to the DMV because my license was suspended. Let's wrap that up. Okay, I understand that, but there was literally nothing I could do about it. I get there 30 minutes late. Today, I was running 5 minutes late. I kid you not. I got to the office 5 minutes. And I'm thinking, I don't really have to send a text. I'll apologize. It's not their business, but I was literally in pain on my period. I was really like, took me a long time to get out of bed. I was in pain, whatever. I still came a smile on my face. Got there, by the time it looked great, had everything, all my stuff, probably clocked in, trying to clock in, like, let's just say 10 minutes. She was like, yeah, go ahead and clock out, you're done. And I'm like, I'm done, I'm cooked. Wow.
Okay, so not only were you late the first 2 days at your new job, but then you also decided to tell the entire story for TikTok. Again, not the best choices. Going over to the description, apparently it was a pattern of absence that they thought was unprofessional and disrespectful. I'd probably think the same thing if you didn't come to work on time the first 2 days you were there. And I thought that this was even funnier. What are your thoughts? Well, with the comments turned off, I bet it wasn't the reaction she was hoping for. At this point, what did you expect? But let's just move on to another crazy two-parter.
Okay, so get this. So there's this girl at work who's about to get fired. As the IT manager, I always know about any onboards or offboards before they happen. So my boss, who is a super BIT, and the HR lady have been telling me we have an offboard coming up and this is super confidential. Nobody can know about this. And they keep saying that it's confidential, And I found out that the girl that they're firing, she's a really sweet girl. Like, she just got a raise, she just got promoted, like, she does a great job at work. I feel like God put it on my heart to tell the girl that she's about to get fired. So I text the girl and I'm like, hey, meet me upstairs by the elevator. And she's like, okay. So she comes upstairs. I pull her aside, like out of view. So I tell her, you're about to get fired and they're about to do it on Tuesday. This was Thursday last week. So my intention here was just to tell the girl ahead of the weekend so that she could prepare herself, so that she could gather any evidence that might work in her favor, because I feel like specifically in this case, they know that they have some damning evidence against them, which is why they kept on telling me it's confidential, it's confidential, it's confidential.
Okay, so right off the bat, this video ended up going viral, getting over 10 million views and 18,000 comments. And she just admitted all of this to everyone. I told the person who was going to get fired before she was supposed to, just to help her build a case against the company she's currently working for. What kind of thoughts are running through your head? Just reading over a couple of comments before we get into part 2. Friend, you're about to be fired. Are you going to get fired for telling us? Girl, this is going to go viral and I'm so scared for you. People knew right off the bat. But let's just take a look at the update.
I got fired, y'all. I got fired. They finally found the video. That video, they found the video. So y'all know I had to come back and tell you what happened. 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks and 1 day, because today's June 16th, I posted that video on May 25th. 3 weeks later, my employer, they found the video. So I went into work today. Everything was very normal. I went to go like look at my Slack messages or my email or something to follow up with a user, and I couldn't get in. My email wasn't working. My password wasn't working. And I immediately thought, okay, I'm being offboarded. This is me being offboarded. I'm like, they found the video.
Again, I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but was this really worth the 15 minutes of fame? It's not like you could spin this into a social media career. Yes, the story's interesting and that's why it went viral, but virtually everybody who watched it isn't going to stick around, and now it's going to be incredibly difficult to find a new job. Raise your hand if you already knew that this was going to happen. They found that video the week you posted it. The extra 2 weeks was the company clearing your termination with legal and transitioning your workload. And we got another comment that goes well with this. They really think they're celebrities, don't they? I get that it feels good, you have the dopamine from the engagement, the likes, the comments, but with how fast the internet moves, everybody will forget within a week and you'll still be out of a job.
A hill I will die on is that you cannot work in a corporate position and also try to make money on social media publicly, because they watch your social media. They will find you and they will watch you. And if it's not like your supervisor or something, it's a coworker. They will find your social media account, they will watch you, and they will report you. I was fired from having a social media account back in 2025. It started with my old supervisor. When I moved, I guess they thought to themselves, we're not paying this girl a livable wage, so how is she able to move? And my supervisor actually put me in a meeting and basically told me that he found my house, my new house, on Google Maps, saw that I'm living on land, saw that I'm living in a country near cows and horses, and asked me about it. And I was floored. I was like, what the why are you Googling my house? Not only that, my newer supervisor, when I switched teams, she kept hinting at the fact that somebody on the team was posting publicly on social media and possibly making money off of it.
And whether you think it's fair or not, and being a privacy issue as well, again, that's just the world we live in now. You have to be incredibly careful with what you put online, whether it's talking about your job in general or having to deal with office politics. Maybe people don't like you, they want to find a way to get you in trouble or fired, and with people sitting and scrolling on their phones for hours and hours a day, they could eventually find some dirt on you. But that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. YouTube thinks you'll like this video popping up on screen right now, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll talk to you guys later.